Assalamu alaikum. Today we will learn about the application of trigonometry in 3 dimensions. We will discuss the practical problems. Application of trigonometry in 3 dimensions. Now look at question number 3. The figure shows a triangle ABC right angled at P. You can see the triangle ABC in the figure right angled at B and lying on the horizontal plane. P is the point vertically above C. This one is the point P. This one is the point P, which is vertically above C. Given that AB is equal to 7, BC is equal to 6, and AP is equal to 11, calculate the length of PC. Calculate the length of PC. We want to find out the length of PC, and PC is in the triangle APC. APC. In triangle APC, we have one length AP and we don't have any second length. But we can find out the length AC with the help of the triangle ABC. Okay. Now in triangle ABC, we will use Pythagoras to find out the length of AC. Now AC whole square is equal to 6 square plus 7 square. Please calculate and give me the final answer for AC. Use your calculator and tell me the final. The final answer is 9.2. Now we have the length of AC. We want to find out PC. Now we will again use Pythagoras rule to find out PC in triangle APC. PA whole square is equal to PC square plus CA square. 11 square is equal to PC square plus 9.2 whole square. And what is the final answer of PC, please? Use your calculator to find out PC. The final answer is 6.02. So we have the value of PC. Now the next part is, this one was the first part. The next part is find the angle PAC. We want to find out this angle. So again, we will use the triangle. In triangle APC, we can use cos theta. Cos APC is equal to AC over PA is equal to AC is 9.2 and PA is 11. So APC angle is equal to cos inverse of 9.2 over 11. G, what's the final answer?
36.8.
36.8 is the final answer to APC. This one is part number 2. Now part number 3. The angle of elevation of P from B. The angle of elevation of P from B. Now you can see that BC is on the horizontal line and PC is the vertical is the vertical pole. Now you can see that in actual, PBC is a right angle triangle. But in the diagram, we can see that this one is not a right angle triangle. Okay. If in actual, the key point in this chapter is, if in actual, the triangle in the practical situation, the triangle is right angle, and on the diagram, we cannot see that the triangle is a right angle. Now, on the paper, PBC, is PBC a right angle triangle?
No, sir.
No. But in actual, in practical situation, PBC is the right angle triangle. The key point in the chapter is, if in actual the triangle is right angle, draw the triangle separately. Now we will draw this triangle separately. This one is PC. This one is the key point of the chapter. This one is point B. This one is 90 degree. And this one is the angle of elevation of P from B. Now,
Okay.
BC is 6. PC is 6.02. We have already calculated. We want to find out this angle B. This one is the angle of elevation. So tan B is equal to 6.02 over 6. What is the final answer? B is equal to tan inverse 6.02 over 6.
45.
45 degrees. So this one is the angle of elevation of P from B. Now, what is the key point in this chapter, Muis?
We have to uh, we have to solve the actual angle separately.
If in actual, in the practical situation, the triangle is right angle, but on the paper, the triangle is not looking like a right angle triangle, then we will draw the uh, triangle separately. If
Okay.
in practical situation, the triangle is right angle, but on the paper, it is not it is not drawn as a right angle triangle, then we will draw the triangle separately. Okay.
Okay, sir.
अगर प्रैक्टिकल सिचुएशन में ट्राइंगल जो है वो राइट एंगल है, लेकिन पेपर के ऊपर राइट एंगल ड्रॉ नहीं हुई, तो फिर हम उसको सेपरेटली ड्रॉ करके राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल बना के फिर हम एंगल फाइंड आउट करेंगे. ठीक है बेटा?
Okay, sir.
कैन यू प्लीज टेल मी द की पॉइंट इन दिस चैप्टर?
If the we have to see the actual angle and the angle on the paper separately.
Not angle. We will look at the triangle. If in actual situation, in practical situation, the triangle is right angle, but on the paper it is not drawn properly as a right angle triangle, then we will draw that triangle separately. Please repeat.
So if the angle on the paper is
Not angle,
angle, the
triangle,
actual angle is
triangle.
right
If the
angle.
triangle, if in the practical
If the
situation, triangle is a right angle triangle, but on the paper it is not drawn properly as a right angle triangle, then we will draw the triangle separately. Please repeat.
if the triangle in actual is 90 degree, but on the paper it is not drawn properly, then we will solve them separately.
Very good. Now we will move to the next question. In question number 4, a rectangular box has a horizontal base EFGH. This one is the horizontal base EFGH. This one. This one is the floor of your room. Okay. This one is the horizontal base EFGH.
Yes.
The corner D is vertically above H. This one is D, vertically above H, and DH is equal to 4. HG is equal to 6. This length is 6, and GF is equal to 8. These three lengths are given. We want to find out the angle DGH. Calculate the angle DGH. DGH. We want to find out this angle. We want to find out this angle in this triangle DGH. Okay. Now, in the triangle DGH, which angle is 90 degree in practical situation?
No. H.
H is 90 degree. Good. This angle is 90 degree. Now, this angle is not properly drawn 90 degree in the triangle. We will draw a separate diagram. Just like this. This point is D, this point is H, and this point is G. We want to find out this angle. This length is 4, this length is 6. We want to find out this angle. And which trigonometric ratio we will use to find out this angle?
10.
Yes. G is
10.
equal to tan inverse 4 by 6. Okay. And what is the answer, final answer for G?
30.9.
30.9. Very good. Is there any question about this?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, the length of HF. The length of HF. We want to find out this length HF. Which right angle triangle we will use to find out the length HF?
G.
Sorry.
Sir, G.
Which triangle we will use to find out the length HF?
F, G, H.
F, E, H. Okay.
G, H.
F, E, H. We will use this triangle.
Sir,
G. G. Any question?
no, sir.
We will use it. Which angle is 90 degree in actual in this triangle?
F.
F?
No, G.
Sorry.
G and F.
G and?
G and F. G and E. Sorry.
D and E. We are using the triangle H, E, and F. In this one is the G, F, E, H is the floor of your room. Now, E is one corner, F is one corner, and H is the other corner. You have joined H with F. Look at your floor. Now we are working in the triangle HEF. Which angle is 90 degree? Look at your floor and tell me which angle is 90 degree. In the triangle HEF, which angle is 90 degree?
E.
E. Yes. Is there any confusion?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we can see that this one is this 90 degree is not drawn properly. So we will draw this diagram. This one is H, this one is E, and this one is F. This one is 90 degree. Now what is length HE? What is the length of HE? 8, and EF
8,
is 6.
6.
Now we want to find HF. We will use Pythagoras theorem. HF whole square is equal to 8 square plus 6 square is equal to 100, and HF is equal to 10 centimeters. Now part number 3. We
Okay, sir.
want to find out angle DFH. We want to find out the angle DF and H. DFH. This one is D.
Okay, sir.
This one is F. And this one is H. Which triangle we will use to find out DFH?
So,
Please name the triangle.
D.
Sorry. Which triangle we will use to find out this angle? जी बोलें.
HCFC.
Please repeat.
HCFC.
HDF. HDF.
Yes, sir.
बिल्कुल सही है. You are correct. We will use the triangle HDF. In actual, HDF is a right angle triangle, but can we see a 90-degree angle in this triangle? Is 90-degree drawn properly in the triangle DHF?
No, sir.
It is
No,
drawn
sir.
properly. You can, this one is the angle. This one is the 90-degree angle. You can see that this angle is drawn properly. 90-degree angle.
Okay.
Okay, so there is
Okay.
no need to draw separately. We will use this triangle to find out the angle DFH. Now we have HF. What is the length of HF? 10.
10.
10. Now we want to find out this angle F. We will use 10 D F H is equal to 4/10. What is the final answer?
21.8.
21.8. So what is the basic rule in this application of trigonometry in 3 dimension?
So to find to see either the triangle is if the triangle have a 90 degree, in actual if the triangle has a 90 degree or it is drawn properly or not.
Yes, if it is not drawn properly, 90 degrees not drawn properly on the figure, then what will we do?
We will draw it separate.
Okay, very good. This one is the key to this application of trigonometry in 3 dimensions. Now we will attempt the next question. Now, this one is a question from the past papers.
Okay, sir.
3 boys A, B, and C are positioned in a lake to provide a course for a yacht race. ABC. AB is equal to 800. ABC is equal to 32. This angle is 32. And BAC is 22. N is a point on AB, which is 200 meters from A. N is a point on AB, which is 200 meters from A.
Okay.
A helicopter H is hovering at a point vertically above N. This one is the helicopter H. Can you see the
Okay.
helicopter edge? This one is the helicopter edge.
Yes, sir.
Now, the question is, the angle of elevation of the helicopter from A is 12. Calculate the height of the helicopter. The angle of elevation of edge from A is 12. This one is point A. This one is point H. This angle is given and this angle is equal to 12. Now we want to find out the height of the helicopter. We want to find out
The height.
this length, the height of the helicopter. Okay. Now, which
Okay, sir.
triangle we will use to find out the height of the helicopter?
Cost.
Which triangle we will
Base
use?
over
Which
hypotenuse.
triangle we will use to find out the height of the helicopter?
H and A.
A,
No, H A N. H A
H,
N.
A, N. Yeah, A, H, N. Or A, H, N. We will use this triangle. And which trigonometry we will use to find out the H, N?
Cos.
Cos 12 is equal to Hn over 12. Sorry, 200. Hn is equal to 200 cos 12. What is the final answer?
195.6.
195.6 is the height of helicopter from the ground, from the water level. Now, this one was part number 1. Now part number 2. In part number 2, P is a point on AC. P is a point on AC. P is a point on AC, which is nearest to the helicopter. Which is nearest to the helicopter.
Yes.
Now, what is the base of helicopter? The base of helicopter is N. The Hn is the height and base is N, H is the helicopter. Now we will draw a perpendicular from N to AC to get the point which is nearest to the helicopter. We will draw a perpendicular from H to N to AC. Now, this HX point, this P point, this P point is nearest to the helicopter. Okay.
Okay.
Now I will elaborate this one with the, another example. This one is a wall. And this one is a line. At this point, there is a cat sitting on the wall. You are moving in this line. You are moving on this line.
Okay.
At which point you will be nearest to the cat? This one is the wall. The cat is sitting at this point. You are moving on this line. At which point you will be nearest to the cat? Okay, I will give you options. I will draw some points. A, B, C, D, and E. At which point you will be nearest to the cat?
C, sir.
Sorry?
C, sir.
C. Why you are nearest to the cat? The base of the cat is this. When we will draw a perpendicular from the base to the path you are traveling, this one is the perpendicular. So
Okay.
this point is nearest to the cat. We will draw a perpendicular from the base to the path. Now the path here, the path is AC. This one is the helicopter.
Okay.
N is the base of the helicopter. We will draw a perpendicular from N to the path AC.
Okay.
Okay. Now, P is a point on AC which is nearest to the helicopter. Calculate the angle of elevation of the helicopter from P. Calculate the angle of elevation of the helicopter from P. Now, when from P, we will look at the helicopter. This one is the line. This one is the angle at which we will see the we will see the helicopter to make an angle of elevation from P. Now, in which triangle? This one is the angle we want to find. This one is the angle of elevation of H from P. Which triangle we will use to find out the angle of elevation?
H, A, P.
H,
A,
H, A, P. We will choose a right angle triangle to find out the angle.
Oh.
Please choose a right angle triangle to find out the angle.
H, N, P.
Good. H and P. In triangle H and P, which angle is 90 degree? In H and P, which angle is 90 degree?
N.
N. Can we see properly 90 degree?
No, sir.
Okay, then we will redraw the triangle.
Oh.
This one is P, this one is N, and this one is H. And we want to find out this angle of elevation. We have HN 195.6. Can you find out PN?
PN. It will be the same.
How? What is the reason?
No, sir. First we will find out the from H to P, from H, A, and P triangle, and then we will match the bracket
we will
with
use the triangle.
195.
Which triangle we will use?
H, A, and P to find the height
in
of
a
H and
triangle there are three vertices. Which triangle we will use?
H, A, and P.
H, A, and P, there are 4 letters. This one cannot be a triangle. Which triangle we will use? Please rethink. In triangle
H.
Can we use A and P triangle? In A and P triangle, P angle is 90 degree and N is NA is 200 and angle A is 22.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this one is a right angle triangle. Should we draw this triangle? We need to draw this triangle separately, or it is correctly a right angle triangle drawn on the figure in the diagram?
We can draw it separate.
It is obvious that this angle is 90 degree and we have drawn this one 90 degree and we can see the angle is 90 degree, but if you want to draw it separately, you can. It is already a 90 degree triangle on the diagram. A, P, and N. This one is AN is 200. This one is 22 degrees. We want to find out PN. Now we will use sine 22 is equal to Pn over 200.
200.
Pn is equal to 200 sine 22. What is the final answer?
74.9.
Sorry?
74.9.
74.9 is Pn. So we'll write down Pn at this place. That is 74.9. Now we will use tan HPN is equal to 195.6 over 74.9. So what is the final answer? HPN is equal to tan inverse 195.6 over 74.9. What is the final answer?
68.9.
68.9 is the angle of elevation of H from P. Is there any question?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we will move to the next question. Now question number 31. The diagram shows A, B, C, and D, the four corners of a horizontal rectangle. Now angle A, angle B, this angle A, this angle B, this angle C, and this angle D, all are 90 degree because this one is a rectangle. Okay.
Okay,
Moise.
sir.
The corner B
Okay,
is
sir.
82 meter. The corner B is 82 meter from A on a bearing of 0 to 1. This one is the bearing mentioned. This one is the bearing
Okay.
mentioned, 21. And C is 173
Okay, sir.
meters from A. Calculate the bearing of C from B. Calculate the bearing of C from B. Now, which one is the reference point? C or B?
B, sir.
B. Okay, we will draw north is southwest at B. And we will stand at A, stand at the north, move in clockwise direction up to the line BC. We want to find out this angle, this blue angle. Now,
Okay.
first of all, we will shift the angles, alternate angles. If this angle is 21, this one is also 21.
Oh. Oh.
And what about this angle? What is this angle?
21 minus 90.
90 minus 21.
Yes, sir.
What's the answer?
69.
69.
69.
Yes. So what is the bearing?
60.
What is this blue angle?
It, 111.
Okay. This one is 180 minus 69, 111. Good. Now we want to find out the angle BAC. BAC. AC. We want to find out this angle.
Okay, sir.
This angle. How can we find out this angle?
Uh,
Which triangle we will use to find out this angle?
where, uh, A, C, and D.
A.
A, C, and D.
The angle I have mentioned is not in the triangle ACD.
Okay, sir. A,
It's
B, and C.
ABC. It's in the triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, 173 is the hypotenuse and
Yes, sir.
82 is the base. So we will use cos. Cos BAC is equal to 82 over 173. BAC is equal to cos inverse 82 over 173. What's the final answer?
One, एक मिनट,
Sorry?
sir. वो, sir, 61.9.
61.9 is the final answer. Now, part number 3 is the bearing of C from A. Now, which one is the reference, C or A?
C.
C from
No, sir. A.
A. We will stand at the north
A.
and move in clockwise direction up to the line,
Okay, sir.
up to the line, up to the line
C.
AC, up to the line AC, up to the line
AC.
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 Now, what is this angle? What is this blue angle?
Sir, 90 degree.
We have just calculated BAC, which is
61.9.
61.9. And what is this
61.1.
total angle? Yes.
Sir, 90.
This angle is 21 plus 61.9. 82.9.
Oh,
Is there any confusion? We will add these two angles, 21 and 61.9.
okay, sir.
Is there any confusion?
No, sir.
Okay. Now part B. A hot air balloon was hovering at E, which is vertically above C, which is vertically above C. The angle of elevation of the bottom of the balloon from D is 35. Now, when we will look at the balloon at E from D, this angle of elevation is 35 degrees.
35.
Calculate the height of the balloon above C. We want to find out this height.
Yes, sir.
This height. Which triangle we will use to find out this height?
E, C, and A.
Sorry?
Sir, E, C, and A.
ECA. Angle of elevation from D is given. then why you want to use the triangle ECA? ECA is this triangle. This triangle ECA. Why you want to use this triangle? While the angle of elevation from D is given.
EC and D.
EC and
D.
D. Yes. In triangle ECD. Now which angle is 90 degree? In triangle ECD, which angle is 90 degree?
C.
Sorry?
C.
Sorry?
C.
C angle is 90 degree. C is vertical. CE is vertical. It is given that. And ABCD is on the horizontal ground. So CD is horizontal. This angle D is given 35 degrees. CE, we want to find out the height of CE. X. What is CD?
Okay. C and D. वो तो फाइंड नहीं करनी पड़ेगी.
This one is a rectangle given.
नहीं
82. Yes, 82.
अरे 82.
82. Now tan 35 degree is equal to x over 82. X is equal to 82 into tan 35. What is the final answer? What is the height of the balloon above B? Above C.
Okay, sorry. 57.4.
57.4. Now, in part number, question number 31, part number B2, this one, we want to find the angle of elevation of the balloon from B. We want to find out the angle of elevation of the balloon from B.
B.
Yes. Now, first of all, we will join the balloon with B like this. We want to find out the angle of elevation, this angle of elevation from B.
Yes, sir.
Now, which triangle we will use to find out the angle of elevation of E from B?
EBC.
EBC. Now, EBC in actual is a right angle triangle, but in the figure it is not drawn correctly. Now,
Yes,
EC is vertical, BC is horizontal. We want to find out this angle. EC we have just calculated, which is 57.4. And what is the length of BC?
BC.
Or how can we find out the length of BC?
सर वो
Yes.
82 ही नहीं होगी.
Sorry?
सर वो 82 नहीं
No,
होगी.
no. BC is not 82. AB and CD are 82.
Yes, sir.
How can we find out the length of BC?
सर वो BC से निकाल सकते.
How? Which triangle we will use?
सर वो BCA में जो एंगल दिया हुआ था 21
Yes.
plus
Or
69.
we can use the Pythagoras rule to find out BC. That
Okay.
is 173 square is equal to 82 square plus BC square. Now BC square is equal to 173 square minus 82 square. What is the answer for BC square? 173 square minus 82 square.
152.3.
50?
152.3.
152.3. And what is the under root of this?
सर वो अंडर रूट ही था सर
Okay.
152.
The final answer is 152.3. So BC is 152.3. Here we will write down 152.3. We want to find out this angle, angle of elevation, and we will use tan. Tan of B is equal to 57.4 over 152.3. What is the final answer for B?
एक मिनट. सर 20.3.
20.3 degrees. Okay. Is there any question about this?
No sir.
Okay. Now part number C. In part number C, a bird is hovering at a height of 40 meter above the field. A bird is hovering at a height of 40 meter above the field. It spots its prey on the ground at an angle of 63 degree.
Okay.
Calculate the distance the bird must fly to catch the prey. A bird is hovering at a height of 40 meter above the field. This one is the
Height.
40 meter above the ground. This one is the bird. He spots his angle of depression is given. Angle of depression of the bird is given. This one is the eye level
Yes.
of the
और
bird.
B हो जाएगा.
This one is the eye level of the bird. Now, angle of depression is given 63. This angle is given 63 degrees. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
We want to find out this distance. How much distance the bird must fly to reach the prey.
Oh.
Okay. Now
hypotenuse.
this one, yes. This one is the right angle triangle. This angle is 27.
Yes.
This length is given 40. We will use cos 27 is equal to 40 over BP. BP is equal to 40 over cos 27. What is the final answer?
44.89.
Okay, this one is the distance the bird has to travel to catch the prey. Okay, is there any question?
Oh.
Is there any question? Now question number 52. Three paths AB, BC and CA run along the edge of a horizontal rectangular field, a horizontal triangular field ABC. ABC is a horizontal triangular field.
Okay, sir.
The length of BC, AC are given, and the angle ACB is 81. Angle C is given 81. We want to find out the length of AB. How to find out the length of AB? How can we find out the length of AB? Which rule we will use to find out the length of AB?
Mm, Sir, sine rule.
When we use sine rule and when we use cosine rule, what are
Sine
the
rule
conditions to use sine rule?
when two sides are given and one angle is given.
No, we will use the sine rule when an angle and its opposite side is given. Now, in the triangle ABC,
Yes.
an angle and its opposite
It
side
is
is
not
not
given.
given. Two sides and included angle is given. If two
Yes.
sides and included angle is given, then we will use
Cosine.
cosine rule to find out the third side. And
Yes.
AB whole square is equal to 72 square plus
72.
51 square minus
Yes.
2 into 72 into 51 into cos 81. Put this one in the calculator and give me the final answer for AB.
Okay. एक मिनट. फिर
The length of AB is 81.4 meters. Now, the part B is calculate the area of the field ABC. Now, two sides and included angle is given. How can we find out the area of the triangle ABC?
uh, uh,
Yes.
फिर वो मुझे फॉर्मूला एक मिनट.
You
सर
have
एक
learned
मिनट
a new formula to find out the area of the triangle.
सर वो वन ओवर 22 नहीं 1/51 and 72
1 over 2 into
into sine
72 into 51 into
into sine 81.
sine 81. So what is the final answer to this one? Please use your calculator to
813.3 or
1
813.3.
0.3 is the area of the triangle. Now the part C is calculate the shortest distance from C to AB.
Okay.
This one is the shortest distance from C to AB. Now, in part number C, we have the area of the triangle. Area of the triangle ABC, we can also find this area with half into base into height. Area of the triangle is
Yes,
given
sir.
1813.3 is equal to half into base is AB. We will take AB as the base and we will take this length, new length, X as the height of the triangle. Now
Okay, sir.
183.3 is equal to half AB. We have already calculated 81.4 into X. So what is the final answer for X?
एक मिनट सर, 2 से डिवाइड किया फिर उसको 1813 से
And what is the final answer?
44.5.
44.5 is the height of C from B. Now part D is a vertical tree. A vertical tree CT has its base at C. The angle of elevation of the top of the tree from A is 15. This one is 15. From A, the angle of elevation is 15. Calculate the height of the tree. Which triangle we will use to find out the height of the tree?
A, C and T.
ACT. Is ACT drawn exactly 90 degree on the diagram?
Yes, sir.
No. The angle C is 90 degree and you can see that TC and CA are not at 90 degree. They are not apparently
Yes,
at 90 degree.
sir.
We will
Yes, sir.
draw this one separately. This one is CT is vertical, CA is horizontal. This angle 15 degree given and this AC length is 72. We want to find out TC. So tan 15 is equal to X over 72. X is equal to 72 tan 15. What is the final answer?
$19.2.
19.2 is the height of the tree, meters.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
part number E. John measured the largest angle of elevation of the top of the tree as seen from AB. This one is the path AB. We want to calculate the maximum angle of elevation of the top of the tree. And what is the method to find out the maximum angle of elevation of the top of the tree?
Uh,
AB is the
sir,
path.
we will
AB is the path. Yes.
draw it separately.
No. We will draw a perpendicular from the base of the tree to the path. Path is AB. We will draw a perpendicular from C to the AB, which is already drawn. And we want to find out the angle of elevation of tree from this point.
Okay.
From this point. Now, let this point be X. Now we will draw the triangle separately. TC is vertical. CX is on the horizontal ground. X is the point nearest to the T. Now,
Okay.
we want to find out this greatest angle of elevation. XC is X and this one is equal to 44.5. XC is
Yes, sir.
44.5. TC is the height of the tree is 19.2. We want to find out this angle. When you want to find out the greatest angle of elevation from any path, you will draw a perpendicular from the base to the path, CX.
Okay.
And then from X, you will find out the greatest angle of elevation. Now, this angle of elevation is Y. Tan Y is equal to 19.2 over 44.5. What is the final answer? Y is equal to tan inverse 19.2 over 44.5. Y is equal to,
20,
sorry,
23.2, 23.2, sir.
27.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this one is all about the application of trigonometry in 3 dimensions. The key point is, if in actual practically a triangle is 90-degree, and on the diagram we cannot see the 90-degree angle properly, we will draw the 90-degree triangle separately, and then we will perform the calculation. Second important step is about the greatest angle of elevation of any top of the tree or top of the pole from a given path. The method is, we will draw
Okay.
a perpendicular from the base of the tower to the path, and from that point we will find out the greatest angle of elevation of the tree or the tower. Okay, this one is all about the application of trigonometry in the 3 dimensions. Now I will send you questions, you
Okay,
will
sir.
solve them, and I will return you after checking those questions. Okay.
Okay, sir.